Yo, what's good everybody, it's your boy Malcolm and I'm back for another video, and in today's video I'm going to be reacting to you guys' biggest anime hot takes. I put on my Instagram story for you guys to give me your hot takes, and I'm going to react to them, let you guys know what I think, tell you guys if I think they're good or bad or whatever. So without further ado, let's get into it. And before we get into the actual video, make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit that noti bell because I got a lot of dope videos coming. I know I've been lacking a little bit this week, but I'm back on my grind. And if you want more nerd content from me, check out my podcast, The Storm Podcast, where me and two of the bros talk about all you guys' favorite anime every single week for about 2 hours. Bleach, My Hero Academia, Blue Lock, Tower of God, Don to Don, anything y'all like and is coming out weekly, we probably talk about it on the pod. But without further ado, let's get into some of these hot takes. So the first one is from Ant.Pittman, and he said, York New is better than the Chimera Ant arc. Now, this is kind of a hot take, but I feel like a lot of people have this take. Here's what I have to say to everybody who thinks York New is better than the Chimera Ant arc. They are both fantastic. Those are both really good arcs. Y'all know me, Hunter x Hunter is my favorite anime of all time, so I'm not gonna sit here and tell you it's bad. However, people who think that York New is better than the Chimera Ant arc just like action more than they like story and development. And that's okay. The Chimera Ant arc is about character development, it's about story, it's about depth. It's a really deep and introspective arc. That's why I think it's the greatest arc in all of anime. Because when you look at the Chimera Ant arc, even though there's not a fuck ton of action, there is some action, but more than anything, every single character gets developed. Gon gets development, Killua gets development, Ikalgo gets development. Like, there are characters that we have never met before and in another anime probably wouldn't have given a fuck about, but they did such a good job developing them that you actually care. Bro, you give a fuck about Cheetu in the Chimera Ant arc. Who the fuck, why do we care about Cheetu? And it's just because we got developed that much. Now, York New had better action scenes. Kurapika bringing a shovel to the fight is different. York New was absolutely fucking insane. But the Chimera Ant arc is just so fucking good, man. When you see the king change from being this evil fucked up dude to learning and loving, and even the juxtaposition between him and Netero, how Netero is trying to fuck up the king and king is like, yo, let's talk and figure this out, and they basically swap position. Man, it's so good. The Chimera Ant arc is so good, but I do get all the people that say York New is better. I get it, I just don't agree with it. All right, the next hot take we have is from Kassan Jackson, and it's a two-part one. He said, Ao Aishi is better than Blue Lock. This is a tough one for me because I love Ao Aishi. Ao Aishi is fan-fucking-tastic. But Blue Lock is better. Blue Lock is just better than Ao Aishi. I feel like Ao Aishi doesn't get enough shine. It definitely deserves more, but Blue Lock is so fucking intense and it's so hype and it's so lit. Now, season 2 been a little shaky, I'm not gonna lie to you, but god damn, that shit is so good. Ao Aishi is good too, but it's good in a different way than Blue Lock is. Ao Aishi is more soccer based and Blue Lock is more like a battle shonen that just happens to have a soccer ball. But they're both fire. But yeah, Blue Lock is definitely better than Ao Aishi. And the second part of this hot take is Rock Lee should have died instead of Neji. I agree with that. Honestly, it didn't really matter who died. Rock Lee should have died a long time ago, and Neji should have died a long time ago too. The Kishimoto, the author, said that they were both supposed to die during the Sasuke retrieval arc, but their ratings were so high that the editors wanted him to keep them alive. So the reason why Neji and Rock Lee never really got no screen time in Shippuden was because Kishimoto didn't have no plans for them. They were supposed to be dead anyway. So yes, Neji should have died. Rock Lee should have died too. They got to the point in the story where they just didn't add anything. All right, the next hot take we have is from my homie, shout out the official Megs. He said, One Piece is just okay. When I made this hot take video, I knew there were gonna be some takes that might get me in a little bit of trouble. I knew there were some, and this is one of them. I'm not gonna say I agree with this, but One Piece is overrated, and that's just a fact. It is a good show. I am currently in my first watch of One Piece. I'm enjoying it. It is not the anime that y'all make it out to be. All the people that say One Piece is the greatest written story or it's the best ever, nothing can beat it, it's perfect, it has no, it's just not true. It's just not true. There are issues with One Piece. There are a lot of issues with One Piece. Not enough issues to make it a bad anime. In no way am I saying it's a bad anime. It is not the greatest of all time, and it is not perfection. It is good. Now, Meg said that it's just okay. I think okay might be a little bit of a stretch, because I would say it's good, but it's not the greatest ever. If I had to give One Piece a rating out of 10 from where I am right now, I'm in Fishman Island, I would give it probably like an 8. And an 8 is really me just saying an 8 because I don't want to get canceled. In my heart, it's really closer to like a 7.5. But that's still good. It's just not great. And that's cool. But if y'all want smoke, don't bring the smoke to me. Bring the smoke to Megs. Megs is the one who said that shit. We actually got a lot of responses, so I don't think I'm going to get through all these. Like, there's like hella responses y'all sent. All right. Let's see. Let's pick another one. Let's see if we can find a good one. All right, this one is from the Side Quest Hustle. Side Quest Hustle said, people want action / top tier animation from scene 1 and don't allow anime time to build like it used to. I'm gonna be honest, I agree, but I think that's kind of necessary in today's time. Back in old gen anime, there was a lot more build. When you look at some of the biggest old gen anime, they built and took time. Hunter x Hunter was not lit episode 1. Bleach was not lit episode 1. Fullmetal Alchemist kind of was lit episode 1. But like a lot of old gen took time to burn and cook, but you don't have that in today's time. In today's time, we don't have time for that. People want to get hooked instantly and keep going, because if that first episode doesn't get your attention, there are 80 billion more anime out there that I can go watch instead. So if this one's not hitting, I'm gonna find another one. In old gen, it was like, okay, shit, ain't shit else to watch, I'm gonna turn this shit on every single week. Now we don't really have that privilege. Okay, here's an interesting one, another One Piece one. This is from Random Guy with Decay. They said, if you finish Naruto and DBZ, all 3 parts, you can't complain about One Piece. I'm gonna be honest with you, I actually agree with this. Here's the thing about One Piece, right? One Piece is long as fuck. It is 1,000+ episodes of anime. I don't think that's a good enough reason to not start it. Because it's really long doesn't mean don't start it. Naruto Shippuden, and Boruto is damn near the same length. Yes, you do get to skip a lot more filler in those shows, but like, I don't think the length is enough reason to not watch a show. The reason why I wouldn't recommend One Piece is because it doesn't get good until a little bit down the line. So it's like, okay, cool. If you watch all the episodes of Naruto, then yeah, complaining about One Piece is a little irrational and doesn't make that much sense. All right, shout out to Men59. They said Slime is the best isekai anime. I'm gonna be honest with you, this is just wrong. That's not even a hot take, it's just dead fucking wrong. Look, I love Slime. I do think it's a good isekai and I enjoyed it a lot. But season 3, I dropped that shit. And I didn't drop it because it was bad. I dropped it because it was boring as fuck. Slime is good. To say it's the best, no. Konosuba is better than Slime, and I know this is a little controversial. Jobless Reincarnation is better than Slime. Slime is good, and it's probably the 3rd best, but nah, it's not the best. That's just wrong. Shout out to my boy Yobo, so that's gang. He said Aizen is overrated. He knew you would say that. Aizen knew that you would say that Aizen is overrated. Honestly, that is a hot take because Aizen is the GOAT. He did lose to Ichigo technically, but like, did he really lose to Ichigo? Or did he want to lose to Ichigo? Was losing to Ichigo all a part of his master plan that we're gonna find out as the story unravels? Who really knows? Aizen knew every single step that was gonna happen. Ichigo was only born because Aizen wanted it to happen, so it's like, can we really say dog's overrated? He's 13 steps ahead at all points in time. Look, I'm an Aizen stan and I'm gonna stick by Aizen to the end. That's my GOAT. Oh, this is an interesting one. All right, Yoretta_real1 said, Isagi is a way better character and MC than Kuroko in Kuroko's basketball in every single way. I don't think that's a hot take. I'm gonna be honest, that's not a hot take. Isagi is a better MC than Kuroko. Kuroko's basketball is good in spite of Kuriko being the main character. I damn near consider Kagami to be the main character of that show because he's just so much more interesting and kind of drives the plot forward. Anytime Kuriko is driving the plot forward, that shit is boring as fuck. Like the final arc where it was about him and his friend and like why he wears the wristband and blah, blah, blah. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Kuriko is only interesting because he's around a lot of interesting people. He himself is not a good main character. He doesn't even have enough personality to be a good main character. Isugi is a good ass main character. We watch him grow and progress and adapt, and he is a great main character. Kuriko is not. He's dog shit. I 100% agree with that. All right. This next take is some dumb shit. I'm gonna keep it a stack. This might be the dumbest one I've seen so far, and I haven't read through the rest of these, but I'm willing to bet that there is not a take that is worse than this one right here. Ahmed's Life said Tokyo Revengers is a top 3 new gen. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat it. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Tokyo Revengers is the worst fucking show to come out. That shit was so dog shit. Takemichi is the worst main character of all time. The story is boring. The story is repetitive. That shit is ass, bro. To say it's top 3, I can name 16 new gens better. Jujutsu Kaisen is better. My Hero Academia is better. Vinland Saga is better. Demon Slayer is better. Dr. Stone is better. Boruto is better. Mashle is better.
5 hours later.
Fire Force is better. Dandadan is better. Blue Lock is better. Literally any new gen anime you can think of is better than Tokyo Revengers. I'm gonna keep reading through, but this might be the worst hot take that I've seen. That shit is just wrong as fuck. Tokyo Revengers is dog shit. Shout out to Execution Apparel. They said, if you're over the age of 15 and only watch fan service anime, you gotta get put on a list. And you know what? That is true. I hate fan service anime. I wish fan service could get removed from anime because all it does is just distract from the actual plot of good shows. Like Fire Force is a good show, but the fan service is annoying as shit. Same with there's just so many anime where that's not necessary. If you're a grown ass man choosing to watch fan service anime, you are fucking bugging, and they need to get you up out of here, gang. And that goes for grown women too, because y'all be watching fan service and think that we don't notice. If y'all are out here only watching shows for the fan service, you're bugging. All right, let me know what y'all think of this one. She Fuck With Anonymous said, Sasuke is a better swordsman than Zoro. Look, that's a tough one. I'ma just be honest with you, right? I'm not all the way caught up in One Piece, so I don't have a full amount of knowledge to be able to go off of on this. But I've had this debate before. I even have a whole video about this on my channel. If Sasuke or even if Zoro are considered swordsmen, because there is a difference between a swordsman and a strong character that happens to have a sword. A swordsman is someone who is thoroughly skilled in the way of the sword, and the sword improves upon that and makes them better, and they know what they're doing with a sword. So if you took all of their extra powers and abilities and magic away, would they still be crazy? Tanjiro is a swordsman because that man is cold as fuck with a sword, without no breathing techniques, without nothing. Sasuke is a ninja. So I think he does technically count as a swordsman because he does have hella skill with a sword. Even if you took his powers away, I think he would still be goated. Zoro is a tough one because 3 sword style is not swordsmanship. That shit would never fucking work if it weren't for the cartoon effect of the show. I don't have the answer to that. I don't know whether Sasuke is a better swordsman than Zoro. If I have to give my opinion, I'm leaning more towards Sasuke just because Sasuke is a ninja, but I don't know. So don't kill me for that one. I don't know. This next one is from Sam020_30. This one says, anime doesn't have to come from Japan to be anime. If so, pizza not from Italy isn't pizza. I agree with this wholeheartedly. I think it's such a dumb thing to think that anime literally has to come from Japan to be anime. And if that's the case, a lot of your favorite animes aren't even anime for real. The argument that you have to be Japanese to create anime or that you have to be in Japan to create anime, it's dumb as fuck. Because what happens if you're from Japan and then you move to America? Is it no longer anime? Or all of your favorite anime studios that have offices in America, that work in America and do work on your shows from America, are those not anime anymore? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard, and I've always thought that that is a stupid argument. There are Americans who have made anime, and there are Japanese people who have made cartoons. It is literally just an art style, a stylistic choice, and partially just what you decide to call it. So for all the people that think that anime has to come from Japan, you're just tripping. Logically, it doesn't even make sense. Sam O also had another one that said, people who hate Sasuke but love Itachi are dumb and have a warped sense of empathy. Here's the thing, right? So I hate Sasuke. I wouldn't say I love Itachi, but I do have more respect for Itachi. And it has nothing to do with the empathy thing. Yes, they both killed people. They both did a lot of bad fucked up shit. The reason I don't like Sasuke is because Sasuke's reasonings were dumb as fuck. Itachi looked at the scenario and was like, hey, if I want to avoid war, I gotta do this bullshit. I know it's bad. I know it's fucked up. I'm gonna kill all of them and I'm gonna keep my brother safe. Do I agree with that all the way? Not really. But the reasoning made sense. Sasuke went, damn, bro, I just found out that Itachi did all this shit for the Leaf Village. All he ever wanted, all his hopes and dreams were for the Leaf Village to be okay and for the Leaf Village to be safe. So in honor of my brother and in honor of his memory, I'm gonna destroy the Leaf Village. What the fuck are you talking about? That doesn't even make no goddamn sense, bro. Like, every single step of the way, Sasuke only made dumb, irrational decisions. If Sasuke during the show would have started making good decisions, I would have fucked with him. I fucked with him for part 1 Naruto, not all of it, but for some of the part of part 1 Naruto, I was like, damn, I'm fucking with Sasuke. I think this guy is cool. And then he started making dumb, stupid decisions, and that's when I started hating Sasuke. It doesn't have shit to do with empathy. I don't really have empathy for Itachi. I don't really look at Itachi as this like tortured hero or anything like that. I just look at Sasuke as an absolute fucking idiot. All right, we're gonna read out a couple more and then we'll end this video. And if y'all like this, I'll make a part 2. Shout out to JustUs_19. Their hot take is Malcolm likes fun.
It's for friends who do stuff together.
Now, why does this have to be a hot take? This should not be a hot take. It's literally just common knowledge that I like fun. The reason this got put on my name was because like a year or so ago, shout out my homie Noah, he came on the podcast and he caused irreparable damage to my career by saying that I don't like fun. And now anytime I have a critique of anything, everyone goes, well, Malcolm just doesn't like fun. He don't like fun, blah, blah. Man, fuck you, Noah, and fuck everybody who said that I don't like fun. If I have any critiques of One Piece or so, if I'm like, hey, I don't like that. I thought that was silly and stupid. You just don't like fun. No, I don't like dumb shit. I don't like stupid fart jokes. I like actual comedy and actual fun shit. Shit, some of my favorite anime of all time are fun as shit, actually. Like Konosuba, that's my shit. That shit is banging. Dr. Stone's up there for me as well. Yeah, there's a lot of fun ass anime I fuck with. I don't know if y'all consider Bleach fun. I consider Bleach fun, but I don't know if y'all consider Bleach fun. All right, Hidden Dot Merch said, Boruto is goated. Now, is this a hot take? I would say yes, because a lot of people think Boruto is dog shit because they only watch the anime. And if you're just talking about the anime, Boruto is pretty bad. There's a lot of baked in filler. It's not that good. But if you're talking about the manga is absolutely goated. I love it. It is one of my favorite things to read and to talk about. That shit is super fucking fire. This is a valid ass hot take. All right, I'm gonna make this the last one. Here's another one from Ameds.life. They said Marineford is the greatest war arc in anime. I'm gonna have to say highly disagree to this one. I actually just read Marineford and I liked it and it was cool. To call it the greatest war arc to me, I think that is a stretch. I think the main reason I disagree with that is it doesn't feel like a war. Marineford was a battle. They called it a war, but it really was just one battle. It was the one battle of the Whitebeard pirates up against the government at Marineford. That's not a war. That's a battle. And it was good. It was cool. Y'all know I'm a Whitebeard fan all the way. Whitebeard, my favorite One Piece character. But like, to call it the best war arc is crazy, especially when there's the 1,000-Year Blood War, the Chimera Ant arc, the Zero's Requiem, the War for Paradise. There are a lot of actual wars that were fucking crazy in anime that are better than Marineford. Marineford was great, but it's not a war, it's a battle. All right, so those were some crazy ass hot takes. Some of y'all had some good ones. Some of y'all had some absolutely insane ones. I'm gonna do another one of these videos in the future. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure to go follow me at Malcolm Crawford _. It'll be in the bio. So when I post that on my story again, you guys can put your hot takes in and be in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that noti bell. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.